Fanboy, 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 fanboy. Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time is absolutely freaking garbage. Oh man, my goodness, this is gotta be the worst fourth installment in a freaking game series in history. Right now I'm taking a look at the freaking review scores on Sly Cooper 4, aka Thieves in Time, exclusively for the PS3. Just released February 5th, 2013, today. And I'm taking a look at the reaction and the feedback on this awful, terrible, completely putrid game, if you can call it that. Thieves in Time, look at this, look at the score. Metascore 77. Oh my goodness. You know, that's a complete flop. I mean, that's not a good score, you know, that's not an 8. That's not a 9, you know, that's not even a 10, okay? I got no time to freaking waste on 7s, alright? I mean, anything that's in the 7 range is just garbage, man. It's just got too much crap in it. Basically, this is... I mean, first of all, let's talk about the actual game. This is the 4th game, alright, in the Sly series, which we all thought was gonna be a freaking trilogy, man. I mean, Sly 1, Sly 2, and then Sly 3. And they were all for the PS2, you know, just PlayStation 2 exclusives. And that's all it was supposed to be, man. I mean, I thought the series ended pretty well with Sly 3. I mean, wasn't the series capped off pretty good? I mean, wasn't that game, Sly 3, that ending had enough closure and finality to it? And the fact that now, in 2013, like 10 years later, we're getting another crappy Sly game. I can't believe this money-grubbing garbage from frickin' Sony. I mean, this is so pathetic that... let's take a look at what other people are saying, alright? I mean, look at that. Total PlayStation. You know, this isn't some sort of, like, third-party gaming reviewer like GamePro or something. I mean, this is an actual Sony reviewer. It's total PlayStation. They gave it a freaking 70. A 70. I'm just freaking laughing my buttocks off. I mean, look at this. The only thing Thieves in Time does wrong is not try hard enough. Oh man. Sanzaru didn't deviate enough from the PS2 plan and didn't take the time to create enough unique content, a lateral move from the previous entries in the series. Oh my goodness! So basically we're getting the same crap over and over again. This is the same nonsense we've seen like 10 years ago. You know, there's nothing new. Machinima gave it a 70. Again, another crappy score. The whole experience feels like anachronism. Younger gamers might accept some of these problems more readily if you enjoy the simplicity of the gameplay or collecting lots and lots of shiny objects. You might get more entertainment. Oh man, so basically it's just a stupid, dumbed down, crappy platforming style game, no different from the original crappy trilogy. You know, Sly sucks, man. I mean, you gotta be a complete... You gotta have the mental capacity of a frickin' slug in order to appreciate any of these games. Sly is a generic platforming title that was nothing but a Star Fox ripoff. That's right. You know, stole a Star Fox idea. You know, typical Sony stealing from Nintendo all over again. You know, Star Fox, the original Star Fox came out way back in the 90s, like 93 for the Super Nintendo. One of the best, most innovative games for the, you know, Super NES. Very, you know, amazing graphics for its time. using the FX chip and everything. And basically the main character was this this fox character, alright? And he had a bunch of other animal friends, alright? You got like Slippy the frog, and you got, you know, the dog, and all these other animal talking characters, but they walk bipedally. And Sly is basically this similar rip-off character, you know, except that he's freaking blue. Oh ho ho! And of course, you know, he has a bunch of other animal friends as well. You know, that stupid fat hippo that was completely useless, that turtle in a wheelchair, you know, that fox female police officer character. You know, so it's nothing but a complete gimmick and a complete knockoff of freaking Star Fox. You know what? I'm already getting sick and tired of Sony's garbage and their complete lack of originality, so I'm just gonna read a couple of more feedback. EGN gave it a 65. A 65. Oh my goodness! Only a pathetic dunce would get into a game that has a 65. Ultimately, Thieves in Time is still an average platformer, but it's not nearly as good as it could have been. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's complete trash, man. PlayStation Lifestyle. So there's another Sony brand type of reviewer. At its core, Thieves in Time is an average platformer that has some pretty art that Sly Cooper charm. Fans of the franchise might like it because it's more Sly, but those looking for something that goes above and beyond will likely be left feeling a bit disappointed. Yeah, you gave it a 65. I mean, basically, it's complete trash. A couple more from Eurogamer and Game Revolution. They both gave it a 60. A 60, so basically, like 40% of the game is absolute garbage, you know. I mean, that's a fail. You go to school, you go to college, you get a 60 on a term paper or on a test. Get a 60 anywhere, and that's a flop. That's a flop. Imagine watching a movie and then you give it a 60 out of 100. Okay? Is that a good movie? A 6 out of 10? No! That's a complete butt sauce, man. That's complete freaking poopy. Alright? That's something that you flush down the toilet. So that's what Sly is. Sly Thieves in Time. Eurogamer said, in many respects, Thieves in Time is a fitting successor to PS2 titles. Sly Cooper games are always genre pieces, first and foremost, where likable characters and decent mechanics mask journeyman feel to some of the content. Unfortunately, the rest of the world has moved on considerably in the intervening years, and so what starts off as a welcome regression quickly loses its verve. There it is, man! Basically meaning that this is the same crap, the same pile of nonsense they've been shoving down our throats. There's no innovation, there's nothing new, there's nothing fresh. It's the same repetitive, tired old act. This is not 2001 anymore, Sony. And your pathetic, crappy Sly games are outdated. Game Revolution says, when it comes right down to it, Sly Cooper Thieves in Time is a competent platformer. The rest of the lure's its namesake and plays it far too safe. That said, hardcore fans will find plenty to do because it's more of the Sly, but average platforming, that's not really worth the price of admission. I mean, this is pathetic, you know, it's absolute complete freaking disappointment. You know, Sly 4 sucks. Don't buy it, don't waste money on it. Don't empty your wallet in this pathetic pile of mess. This waste in 2013 that we're getting, you know, after getting stuff like Assassin's Creed 2, you know, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, even like the later Prince of Persia games. I mean, Mirror's Edge, you know, these amazing platforming style games where you're hopping on buildings and, you know, parkour style of games, man. Wide, expansive worlds. Thieves in Time is a complete crap in time. It is basically a pile of turd that has managed to resurface in our collective consciousness, but I guarantee you that there's not going to be a Sly 5, and if they do, it's a stupid move, but there's not going to be a Sly 5 for a long time. Nobody's going to buy this crap, but, you know, don't even consider wasting any sort of attention on this. If you want a really good game, if you want an amazing gaming experience, wait no further than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4! Yep, coming out later this year, 2013, guaranteed it's gonna be the frickin' Game of the Year, G-O-T-Y, GOTY. More expansive stages, better frickin' maps, better weapons, better multiplayer, the best single-player experience with a campaign, amazing, innovative environments and experience. COD always delivers, whatever they call it, you know, Modern Warfare 4 or Black Ops 3 or Call of Duty 2013. You know, it's gonna be freaking hype. Can't freaking wait to pre-order that. And, you know, no need to waste any more time talking about this. Sly sucks, COD rules. That's it for this episode of Fanboy Reviews. And until next time, keep fanboying. Yeah!